Yo, what is up, everybody? Frozenspade in the house. We got a very special to me run here on the stream. This is Yoda Stories, sometimes called Star Wars : Yoda Stories. We do not play as Yoda. We play as, in fact, Luke Skywalker. We're going to go into a little bit of how this game works, but I have some folks here who are going to be helping me out. And so, if we could have them introduce themselves, starting with the Woofs.
Hello. Yeah, the Wolf's here, back again. I keep trying to go. They keep dragging me in, and I'm absolutely excited for any Yoda stories because I'm a Yoda stories sicko. So I'm excited for this.
Okay, and I think if he's ready, we also have Omesto with us.
Yes, hello, I'm still here.
Okay, back at it again, the Krusty Crew. So really quick, just to break down what's going on here. This is Yoda Stories, and the category is green lightsaber percent. So Yoda Stories as a game is kind of broken up into separate missions. And so for green lightsaber percent, we're going to be doing 5 missions in a row. And then it opens up a tiny little scenario where we unlock a green lightsaber. Currently, we have a blue lightsaber. And if we look here, we're looking for, make sure it says games. I don't know if that's popping up, the pop-up on the stream. It probably is showing on the stream.
Yeah, I'm
Games
seeing it.
1-0. That's make sure, got to check that. Make sure I've got everything reset properly. And I think we're good to go. So we're probably just going to jump in here. Are we ready with the timer? And we can explain more as we go. Okay. Let's see. I'll count us in from 5. And we'll go on go. Okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay. So the first thing we got to do is find Yoda. And this is this little 4-screen setup on Dagobah here. And Yoda will give us our mission and a free item to start with. There are 3 types of planets: ice, forest, and desert, which don't necessarily equate to Hoth, Tatooine, and Endor, but they kind of do. Okay, so I just found my first item here, the forest. But the main thing we're looking for to get started with is this guy, the locator. Okay. Does one of you want to take it and explain how the locator works here?
Oh, yes,
I can go ahead. Oh no.
Oh, here we go.
Take
Yeah.
it
So
away.
a locator is basically your map. We can tell where certain puzzles and items are by looking at it. So you're going to be seeing that quite a bit in the run. It's sort of our lifeline in a lot of ways. The locator spawns in within kind of the circle of tiles from the initial start point. So kind of where that big dot was. So you're kind of hoping to find it and your kind of early checks, but it's kind of within, what would that be? 3, 6, 7, 8 tiles around you, kind of the immediate 8 tiles around.
A 3x3.
Don't do math on stream, as always. So that was a dangerous bet for me. But you can see there was the locator there. But basically, anything with a puzzle piece means that there is something to do there. There's also a spot with a giant star on it. That's kind of our end zone. Kind of our final goal is to get access to that area, and we need to make sure we're kind of collecting all these items and doing things before we enter there. There's some nuance to it, and I'm sure we'll get into it as and when it goes. But that's the quick and dirty version of the locator.
Yeah, and so learning, part of the trick with Yoda Stories is that you really don't know what you're going to get a lot of times. There's going to be a lot of RNG. For example, trying to chase down all these stormtroopers to find the item they're going to drop for me. So learning to kind of read and navigate with the locator is an important skill, and we're going to do our best there, but we'll see. Sometimes, you'll kind of be able to narrow it down to a scenario where it's like, 50-50, I go left or I go right, and, you either pick right or you pick wrong. We'll see how we're able to do here. Let's see here. There's a teleporter. Those tend to not come up in play, but there's our star. And you can also check, I don't know if you went over this in the thing, sometimes you can read the hints it gives about the tile, and that can be helpful. Aha.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, if you click on it, it'll tell you if the item is just something to be discovered, or if you need to trade something to get it. It'll say like requires I don't know, a key card or something, something like that. There's also kind of an interesting delineation between like tools, like what's a tool and what's a valuable. So those are kind of that's good information to have as you're going through as well.
Nothing there. Okay, interesting map here. There's one more tile down to the south. Okay, looks like there's something here. Requires a tool. We have a beam drill. So likely this is going to open this chest. No.
Oh wow,
Oh no.
that's
Yeah,
crazy.
That can happen. That can happen. It's
Unlucky,
probably here.
unlucky.
It's probably here. We did get unlucky here. That's okay.
There's a whole lot of RNG in this game, and I think not
I'm gonna
least of all is
open up this
the map
teleporter.
itself.
Bam! Look at that. We moved 2 tiles in the right
Oh,
direction.
Nice.
Let's
We're
go.
grooving
Worth.
now, baby. Okay, up. One more screen. I'm gonna head over to the left, and I think this little blocker tile is gonna require the beam drill.
I didn't know this is a Pokemon game. Beedrill. Okay.
Yeah, or no, beam drill. That
Oh,
that
beam
can
drill.
that can be a. I was saying that to myself. I started using the key cards because oftentimes, that particular puzzle will use a key card to open that door. And I got schmixed. And that's the other trick with this is not just learning all the puzzles, but learning all the variations of the puzzles. Okay, you're probably gonna be a key card, right? There you are. And then I got another tool. So there's that square over here requires a tool. This requires a key card. We could probably knock that one out. So let's head over there. And we're going to quickly notice there's not a lot of music in this game.
It's a relatively quiet game, except for all of the many sound effects.
Okay, that was the
Lots
wrong
of,
door. Okay, there we go. Excuse me. Oftentimes, you can just sneak by the enemies. You don't need to kill them all.
I do love that when that does play, the one bit of music, like when you kind of solve a puzzle, it is just completely overwhelming on the speakers. It goes from 0 to 11. And
Yeah, I have it turned down
It's triumphant.
by negative
Yes.
24 decibels, so
okay.
let's see. So now we have this grappling hook. No. What do we have another tool? It must be the grappling hook. Or the macro
grappling
fuser?
hook, macro fuser, probably.
Did I use
one
the
of
macro
those.
fuser already? I can't remember. Another trick to getting good at Yoda stories is where's this teleporter? I'm trying to use it. Is just like managing your mental stack, so to speak.
Yeah, this kind of like works like a giant randomizer. So it's I kind of like have some understanding
There
on
we
stuff, but both the action and execution of the puzzles as well as the like items and things, like there's just so many variations.
Yeah, this one in particular. Let's see. So we go
Not
in
to
the
mention the kind of
center.
like end game parts of each mission. There's like each mission has
Yes.
its own, often also randomized in some way, kind of
There we
ending
go.
mission.
Find the button there. Now that opens up these rooms. So now I need to find a key. That's a little health pickup I'm going to grab for safety. Let's see here. Okay, there's a chest. That's what we're looking for. So the chest is in the bottom right, but we're trying to find a key. And the key could be a drop by any of these baddies in these 4 rooms here. So I'm going to start there. Oh, no. Okay. Or it can just be hiding in the
That's
corner
nice.
there.
Hey,
So
there
we're
you
going to
go.
go back to the bottom
Good.
right. We're going to open the chest. The chest is going to have a mine. And here's the funny thing. Sometimes the mine blows up the
Yes.
chest it's in, which makes absolutely no sense. But whatever, in this case, it blows up the tree. We'll go down the tree. And this is
That
a
gets
maze.
me every time. Gets me every single time.
Safety health. There was that first door. There's like a couple layers here, so you have to find which layers open up, and that was good. Okay, so because we have the grappling hook, that's a variation of this puzzle. I'm going to grab this little hatch thing. I'm going to slowly drag it over, and dragging items is an important part of a lot of puzzles, and getting control over Luke to put things where you are is I'm sure it looks difficult, but it's even more difficult than that.
Yeah,
It really
is.
The controls
You're
for
also
this,
using mouse controls as well, which I think is
'cause I'm a sicko,
very hard. Yeah, big credit there.
yeah, there's two ways to control Luke, in that's using WASD or just the arrow keys, or using mouse.
There's
I
only one way
find
as far as
that
I'm concerned.
what's that?
There's only one way as far as I'm concerned, and that's the mouse. I'm with you.
Yeah, it's
You're
been
a mouse guy as well.
yeah,
Oh
it's
yeah,
been
it just feels way faster.
kind of a split amongst the community. I agree. It feels faster and more unwieldy, but so if you
Yes.
can master it, okay, that's good luck with the key card there. Any of these boxes or stormtroopers can have the key, so sometimes you're just kind of, you know, floundering around for a hot minute to look for that. Okay, we put that in there and hop on here, and okay, that's the first scenario down. Get through this. I'm doing some splits on the side just to keep track of my progress. And here's a fun fact for you. Nobody knows this, but while I was practicing earlier, I whoops-a-doodled and beat my PB, which was, of course, I wasn't recording, so that's exciting.
No,
Yeah.
Oh, man.
This looks
pour
like
one
a
out
thing.
for that.
I know. Oh, he wants me to get rid of all these bad guys. As a general rule, any puzzle. Okay, there's one more guy hiding somewhere. Any puzzle that requires you to get the bad guys is always going to be slow, because their movement is just so unwieldy. Okay, so that's something you don't always do, but when it happens, it's like a good thing to take advantage of. So we're still looking for our locator technically, but because of my experience with the game, I recognize some of the puzzles where I'm able to solve the puzzle without anything.
Yeah,
Okay, here's my
that's some
locator.
big game knowledge. Yeah.
Okay. Are we thinking?
It's a
Oh
long
wow.
map.
Do we want to go left, right, or down?
Oh,
What do you guys
I would
think?
say upright. Get that one out of
Upright,
the way,
yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
you can
We're
just do
here.
the whole
We're here.
thing down there.
You never know.
That's the gamble that you have to take sometimes. Did we talk about the category, by the way? You did mention that
A
this
little
is
bit, yeah.
one of many. So yeah, this is a best of five. Well, best of five. I wish, right? This is a five series, like kind of five missions, and then at the end of five missions, you collect a green lightsaber, which is sort of a super powered lightsaber. That you can use, I think, in the like kind of one mission categories along the line. Not that there's any difficult enemies here. Everything pretty much dies to one hit, but it's green, so it's cool.
Yeah, this is. Oh man, I have not seen this puzzle in a hot minute. I'm struggling to find my way.
Yeah, I remember having trouble with this as well.
Okay, I think I can sneak in here. Let's see. I think it's kind of a multi-step process. Okay, this droid's in my way. Sorry. Then if I move that out of the way, and then I can loop back around, can get through here, and then get through here to the door. The door is locked. It says find something, so there's got to be a way. No, it was in the land speeder there. Okay, we got it. It took a second, but we got it.
That was
So
a pretty holy little room there. Thanks.
Could be the fusion cutter. Perfect. Okay, I checked that earlier and couldn't open it. So, excuse me, sir.
Yeah, that's kind of what makes this game such a perfect little randomizer. Is even if you have all the game knowledge, the puzzle can
get in there.
Have such a weird variation that you may not have seen in a long time.
Oh my goodness.
Or maybe even ever.
We're getting all the craziest ones. Holocom.
All right, that's good luck.
There we go. Okay. I was like, oh man, this is a big house. I was scared.
That was very intimidating.
In Indiana Jones and His Desktop Adventures, which is the I don't know if you call it a prequel to this one, but it kind of,
Well, I think it would be a
used the
sequel
same.
because
Well, it used the same engine, but it came out first.
but Star Wars happened a long, long time ago.
That's true.
Oh, good point.
I could be going down a rabbit hole here. This is a weird a weird one. Just in terms of what I'm doing with this puzzle. Yes. It's a red herring. You actually go up
Oh,
this
yes.
way.
Oh my gosh.
But in Indiana Jones and His Desktop Adventures, there are a few like very large interior type puzzles. You want that? What do you say?
Yeah, the rooms are bigger in there. I remember there's a few where you kind of go into like a shack that's just sitting out there, and then that ends up being pretty sprawling.
Yeah, it turns into the TARDIS from Doctor
Yeah.
Who. So if you do go in that cave and look under some of those rocks, I think you can find quite a few thermal detonators, which are handy weapons to have. Here's my force. So you always want to do left, down, right, up. Oop. Lets you get those rocks into the center. This spawns Obi-Wan Kenobi. Every mission will have the force as a puzzle item that you can grab, but not every mission requires it. However, it's always, if you want to play it safe, you always want to grab that.
There are a few things in this game, the Force included. It just makes me laugh to see it as like an inventory item. Like sometimes you can pick up like Han Solo, and see he's just like in your pocket, along with the
Yeah,
Force.
Let's see here. I don't think I have the item I need for that. Oh, of course I don't. That's the star. That's the star. So we're looking for one more thing. Should be this one.
Does electro lockpick count as a tool?
Yes. Counts as it looks like a key card, but
Yeah.
it counts as a tool. Can you pull that thing? And part of the problem with learning to move boxes quickly is how to deal with the game eating your inputs. There it is. There's a key card. And so you would think that was the item. It is in fact not. We were supposed to come in here and grab the Lomite crystal. Okay.
There's your item.
That's my item. So every mission will have 2 endgame items. So once you get familiar with all the different mission variations, you'll kind of learn. Excuse me, let me in, please. Like which ones are those, and so you can kind of keep an eye on. Like there's technically one tile on the map I haven't explored, but because I know I have the right endgame items, we can go. Okay, so now what I'm looking for is first check, baby. Let's go. We got a mine.
Nice.
And they call it a mine. There we go. So we blow that
a couple
up.
Variations on this one as well. You're smashing this right now, Spade. This has been very impressive.
Yeah, Halm is one of my better maps. Okay, so this one is so weird, and I'll show you why.
Oh no, not this maze! Oh my goodness!
See, and if
yeah.
I'm
Turning
gonna,
the
it's gonna
stream
take
off.
me a second to remember. Aha, yes, there we go. You actually have to go in and out because not all exits are equally linked up. So we use the force through the wall, so we didn't need the force there. And then we kind of make our way back out. Let's see, is it this one? I've forgotten the path a little bit. It's this one. It's this one.
How could you have forgotten? It's so straightforward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I did this
Would
a
it-
weird way.
The elevators go 2 ways, or the stairs go 2 ways, despite how they look. It's like this is like next level design occurring here. There used
here
to
we
be
go,
a
here
really
we go, here we
handy
go.
image that was around on the SRC page, but I don't know if it's around anymore because I think Bernie made it, and that was such a godsend on this level because there'd be times where I'd come into this this map here and I'd be so far ahead on my like PB and stuff, and then it would just I'd enter here and be like, well, this is the end of that run, isn't it?
Yep. Okay. So I got a little confused on the first half of the maze, but the second half I remembered. But these droids, everybody likes to get in your way on this one. Okay, so it could be left chest or right chest, but we got that one there. Okay, so we got through that one. Got through that
Nice,
one there.
Congratulations.
So that's 2 missions down already. We're making good time. Our
That was one of the
like
tougher ones, I think.
under 10 minutes is like pretty good. If you're really lucky, you can get like closer to 5 minutes on a mission if it just everything perfectly lines up. But for my sakes here, I'm looking for like under 10. That was a fast locator. So there's 2 little tiles here. We're going to scout those out really quick. Find something useful. I would love to. This is a great one. A 1 and a 2. We get to grab an item there. Comm unit. Let's go left. I'm feeling left. This is actually not too bad of a looking map. It does have one transport area, which that always adds extra time because there's going to be an animation playing of getting from point A to B. Okay, this is an A-wing here. And it might... Okay, there's the star. It might use the comm unit. Probably not for the A-wing. Do you want a comm unit? You want a macro fuser? No. Okay. So we got that wrong, but now we know where the star is. I'm going to check the A-wing here. It's like random which one of these doors leads up there.
Oh, wow.
Okay, it's just all the way over here. Do you want a comm unit? No. Okay. We're going to go over this way. Let me see. Let me look at the map. So I'm going to go do a little trick I like to do. I'm going to go this way. Oh, well, I say that, but the shape of this tile makes it a little tricky. I'm going to kind of like scout out multiple places really quick. Here's the force. This is another rock pushing one. I'm going to try to get this lined up really quick. Get the pull. There we go.
I've already forgotten if we've mentioned this or not, but one really handy thing that I didn't know for a while is the 4 like arrows down at the kind of the bottom section of the window there. Yeah, where Spade just kind of shook the thing there. That tells you kind of the directions available to you, and that's like a really fun way to, or an easy way to kind of do what Spade was doing, which is kind of grab a bunch of tiles at the same time because you kind of already know where you can look. So that's pretty handy.
Okay, I gotta get all these stormtroopers in this room. Get around the corner, please. Ooh, thermal detonator. Don't mind if I do.
Want to play ball with you.
Okay, now there's a guy in here who will give me an item. For my comm unit, a navicomputer. Okay.
Nice.
Navicomputer. That's not the shield generator we were looking for. So it's probably down...
Is that maybe top left over there? Like the far left one? What'd that guy need?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He needs the
navicomputer.
navicomputer. He needs the navicomputer.
Nice.
I'm scouting this and this. Okay, you're something. You're something. Are you a butt? Oh, no. Okay, I remember this one. Those snowballs are going to pop out probe droids, but we can just leave. There's the shield generator. Okay, now we're cooking. So we'll go up one more. So we're basically in a randomizer, what you call go mode. I know how to complete the rest of the game. I just got to do it. Okay, we're gonna go up this way. I'm gonna turn in the navicomputer first, because we'll probably need whatever that item is on the other side of where this A-wing takes us. We're gonna head down here, and we remember it was down around this way. Shield generator, there we go. From the side. Go around this way.
With the music there, always cracks me up. It's like just under clipping, maybe. Like it's such a funny noise to me.
Yeah, it shouldn't be coming through too hot on the stream. Excuse me.
Oh yeah, you're good. You're good. It's sort of the game itself, like the wave file that it uses is like just completely maxed out. And it just even on my own playthroughs and stuff, it just cracks me up.
Oh, do I have to like get up on it? No, not the green key card. Oh, okay. I see.
The old macro fuser. Yeah.
Aha. We're on the mission known as General Marutz or something. How he pronounce his name? Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So I do. So
this has an interesting kind of end game area. I like this one.
It does, and
I don't know that I remember this one.
It's one of the ones I'm less familiar with. but we should have a decent time. This is, however, unfortunately for us, in speed purposes, one of the slower ones, just because there's so many steps. Okay, so it's one of these. There's 4 towers can be unlocked here. We don't know which one it is. I think you actually have to, like, sometimes where you try to open it up from matters. Okay, hopefully it's this one. There we go. So this guy here
First time every time.
wants the thermal cape. So we have to move these boxes in such a way. It actually like looks like there's more room to navigate here. It's like it's very hard to not just open all these other boxes as well. These little chests. Have to go like that, and then there we go. Got to push
Nice.
our way in there, which can be tricky. Luckily, I got that thermal detonator, which helped us out to clear the way. Because if they just stand in your way there... Door, please? Okay,
of course,
so-
it was the sonic hammer.
Sometimes it's like the other way around. Like you use the key on that door. Okay, so we have a nav card. We get the victory music. It was
What's that?
bottom left. What? We actually have to take the nav card back to our X-wing, and that takes us to another location. This is like the only mission, not the only mission,
Oh,
but
weird.
like I think
I
the
don't know
only
that I've done
case
this
of
one.
this kind of thing specifically. I think it's right here. No, I totally missed it. That's okay. That's okay. You want to get like right up next to it, but not actually hop in. There we go. Nav card on the
Nice.
nose.
I've done the accidental trip back to Dagobah before. That's painful.
Yeah, the Dagobah of shame.
We all have. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. So we hit that button. Excuse me, sir. Sometime I'm just going to try a few things. Sometimes we can use the force on that. Sometimes we can use the force on that button.
That means it's kind of the funny one, right? This has like such an interesting resolution sometimes, this one.
Yeah. This is like my worst mission. Okay, I think we actually have to use a Jedi mind trick on this guy. Now we talk to Darth Vader. Wait, no. And then we have to hit this button. And then I think we can go over this way. And, oh yes, Sonic Hammer, this generator thing that gets Darth Vader to leave. I don't know why Darth Vader's not just killing us right now. Don't ask why.
Right.
Don't ask such silly questions. And then we can come over here and rescue General Maroots in the pocket. Okay. Mission complete.
That's the
That's
funny
what-
thing
that's
I was
such a
kind of
strange
referring
mission.
to. It's like insane the way
Yeah.
that one breaks out sometimes, where it's like that makes no sense at all. I love it.
Nothing makes sense. It's not a game for kids, but it's not a game for kids. I don't know. Yoda Stories is wild. Okay, anti-grav generator. I did not. Sometimes if you're like got your eagle eyes activated, you can like look at Yoda's dialogue for a frame and know what mission you're on. But we're not there. We're not there. Okay, here's the force. So it's funny. There's for deserts, forests, or like ice planets, there's like 2 variations of force tiles. One is slow, one is fast. That's the fast one. So that's good luck. Here's our locator. Let's go. The bottom left sector is looking smaller. Try to knock that out quickly. Requires a tool. That's not the anti-grav generator. So I'm not going to waste my time looking around. I think it's this square is nothing. Anti-grav generator is considered a part. There's tools, there's parts, there's valuables, and there's key cards are your main like types of items. Oh, this one. Yes, I remember this puzzle. So they've got this little generator guy here. So we're going to get him lined up. Oh, wait, no, this is, aha. Again, variations of puzzles. So we're going to have to come from this angle. Let me get this guy out of the way. Get in there, Luke, please. There we go. power that on. Now we can get in here and open this chest. And there's a repulsor. That's another part. There's one tile to the left. It's not common to have two puzzles next to each other, but it does happen. So you always got to check. Let's see here. There's wow. Speaking of puzzles next to each other. Speaking of, this guy wants this. Bing, bang, boom. Let me out. Buy snakes. Okay, the top, this one, and the one to my right. Looked like I had this stuff. That guy just looked like he wanted that item there. And this is going to be under a box. Usually one of these ones up here. There it is. Power converter. Straight from Tashi Station. Okay. And a one.
Luke finally
and a
got
two.
his power converter.
I'm going to go check you and you. Okay, there's the star right here. Which leads me to believe that one of these two tiles over here is going to be something. You require an anti-grav generator. Okay. You would like this. There's my... Was it a tool? A tool. The tool was a decoder. So I just got to run. Now we're in go mode. I'm just going to run back over, all the way over. And down. And over. And down again, I think. Yes, this one. Right? No, one more over. Some of these tiles are deceptive just because there's... Like, some tiles are very blank and some have a bunch of stuff on them. Okay. What is going on here? I think this is another game
another maze.
Oh, that's not it. That's not it. That's,
that's a pile of junk.
Literally a pile of junk. Let's push you there. No, I don't want your junk. There you are. Okay.
Hey.
Okay. Second batch
Could've been
of
worse.
boxes. Yeah, could have been much worse. Okay, so we're trying to make a route in my head. Ugh.
The damage
There's one
noises
more.
in this game are spectacular.
Excuse me. Okay. Key
They
card.
just don't like sound human at a certain point because you hear them so often. It's just kind of like that noise at a certain point.
Yeah.
It cracks me up. I
Oh,
love
it's
it.
not that one. There's two exits in this room, and it's just a 50-50 which one, and we called the shot wrong. Okay, there we go. So now this is Welcome to Jabba's Palace. Remember this from Return of the Jedi? Yeah, it looks just the same. No? Okay. What am I missing?
Yeah.
Again, there's two buttons on the left here, then there's two buttons on the right. So if you hit both left buttons, it opens the left door, and if you hit both right buttons, it opens the right door. This is, again, a 50-50 if it's correct to go left or correct to go right. Okay. There could be a key under here.
Just like in the movie.
Just like in the movie.
I remember this part.
Okay. There's the key. There's the key. So now we come over here and hit this button. There we go. And that resets these, so I can go like this. Again, very tedious. Opens this door. I sense Han's presence. There's Han and Carbonite, remember? Okay, we get
I
captured
wonder
by
if the
Boba Fett.
sample of carbonite that you traded away became Han Solo.
Oh,
Maybe
no.
maybe you're complicit in
my
this.
Maybe. What does he say? Power. He wants the Artashi Station power converter. Come on. And then I hit this button.
Easy come, easy go.
And
I
I
did
open
2
the
movies
left
to
door.
get this.
So Yoda Stories, of course, as is so obvious, vaguely takes place between the episodes 5 and 6. Okay. And remember that spot where Luke fought the Rancor?
Look at that Rancor.
And then it turned into little mini Rancors, and then Luke threw a thermal detonator at some of the mini Rancors. Come here.
Classic.
Okay, then we go up and over, hit the button, open the door, Han Solo in my pocket. Oh, no. Okay, there he is.
There he is. We're good.
And
I
we're
will say
making
on a serious note,
like crazy good time right now. So, okay, I'm going focus
Yeah.
mode.
this is real good.
This
I
could
will
be a
just
big
say
one.
while you focus here, that
Boba Fett.
the disposal of the Rancor there was actually very, very good. There's always one lingering Rancor that like hides away in a corner and you can't see it. And it always takes me forever to find the last one. That was really well done.
Yeah, okay. So I missed it there, and because I'm not that familiar, but there's actually a weird glitch you can do where that Boba Fett cutscene is happening, where he kidnaps Yoda. And by the way, don't forget to grab the item under Yoda's chair. But there's a way to move, like invisibly move while that cutscene is happening, which is very cool tech.
Oh, that is cool. I didn't know that. Is that new?
It's fairly new. I remember Shocker was looking into it recently. There might be a video on the Discord. But, like, it's one of these things where, because this mission isn't great for single mission attempts, if you're just trying to get the fastest time possible, it's the kind of thing, like, that's mainly for application of such, like, green lightsaber percent runs. Okay, still looking for the locator, but I saw the Force puzzle there. Figured knock that one out. Okay. It's not this one. It's got to be, like, right here. No. Okay, this is another puzzle I can solve. So this is a tricky one. This is another block pushing. Ah! Sometimes it's tough to ride the line. There, you got to get the rock over here to break a hole in the ice, and then you got to bring an ice block over here. That lets you cross this gap. Then boom, free item. It's got to be literally this square. No?
Nope.
I missed one. I missed one somewhere. There it is.
So
Okay.
sometimes you feel like you need a locator to find the locator.
You do. Click on it? Okay. We'll find something there in a second. I want to just check this tile and the one to the left. Hey, guess what? Oh, goodness. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. But it's more block pushing. Yay. We gotta go. I'm trying to remember. Ah, yes. This spot right here. This is another, like, you gotta get a bunch in a row. We saw one of those a couple missions ago, and then I think I can get this one. But then I need to do a loop-de-loop. So I can get on the other side. Come on, pull. Go, go, go. And a 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay. Okay, good thing I checked that tile then. So we're going to go back up this way. And I want to check this. What are you? Oh, this one. Yeah, we just make our way up. And to find a mine in the wreckage of the A wing. Okay, I don't... I think sometimes this could be the mine. It is the mine. Could be the mine. Ooh, thermal detonator. Boom, double kill. Let's go, baby. Is there one guy? This one's tricky, because I could be going down a rabbit hole. See, I think I did it wrong. I made the wrong call. The item you're looking for can either be on one of the stormtroopers who pops out of the door or in here. I called it wrong. But we can use this to hop into the AT-AT. Okay, question for the
Are you
commentators.
taking a stand?
I've gone back and forth. Well, here's the thing. I'm like 90% sure at some point in one of the films they actually say at. I could swear that's a thing. Somebody fact check me. This
I
guy.
honestly don't remember.
You want something. What do you want?
I could see that happening in one of the newer movies.
Rangefinder?
It's very plausible that they've just retconned it anyway, right? With these
Yeah.
movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So,
it's
you
very,
know
very
what I mean?
possible.
Okay.
I've always been an at person. That's not for any particular reason. I think it's just
I've
fun to
always
say.
been at because that was like the first variation I ever heard. But then a bunch of Star Wars nerds tried to tell me it's AT-AT. How do I open
It's
this?
like, yeah, but if you were to put those letters next to each other, how would you pronounce that? You know?
Yeah, at.
Like,
Clearly
the way I see it,
marked.
like, we're all saying the same thing. Like, we're all correct here.
Okay. Look at that. More block pushing.
Block pushing in my Yoda stories.
This is
Hey,
very
dog, I heard you like Sakuban, so put a Sakuban game in your
Let's
Sakuban game.
see. Glow rod. I have a glow rod. I tried to open that door. He wants the glow rod. Sample of Rill. Okay, this is... I think we actually have a repeat mission here, which is rare to see. I think
actually
this
didn't know
is
that
the
could
same
happen.
one with that has the like those 5 buildings. Let's see, yellow
Oh, nice,
key card.
Wow. Yeah.
I think I could be wrong. We'll see. I only got like a brief glimpse of it, but I think that's what I saw. How do I get in? Okay, let's just go all the way around and go the wrong way. Let's see. How do I get in here? Oh, I can squeeze in the gap there.
There you go. Yeah.
I could squeeze in the gap. What am I
It's
saying?
a little deceptive how you can kind of
What did you
move through
say?
the corners of spaces here.
Fusion
maybe.
welder.
He has a fusion welder. Do I not?
I think he said he's in the market for one. Is it the
Oh,
bottom?
okay.
Or maybe the
It's got to be.
transfer?
Oh, it's got to be straight
You got a
down.
travel
Yeah,
pod up
down
on the
there.
top. Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, he's
That's
gonna.
Oh,
unlucky.
it gives you the rangefinder.
Yeah, I think he's gonna give us the rangefinder. Okay, a little bit of bad luck there, but that's okay. You move pretty fast in this game, so it's not like a terrible time lost. Okay, this is it, but this is an annoying one because this is kill the stormtroopers until one of them drops the item you're looking for, not the blaster. Oh, fusion welder. Okay, go, go, go. Excuse me, sir. Okay, I think this should be go mode. I think we've logically, like, we can work it out here.
You've got your next steps more or less settled.
Okay, let's see if I can do this
It's been
quickly.
kind of interesting because we haven't even gotten a forest kind of
No, all
area yet at all.
all snow and desert. Come on, grab it, grab it. Okay, there's my rangefinder. That's that one. Okay, so I gotta go
Yeah.
that way.
At least it's kind of near your end area, I guess. It's sort of on
Yeah,
on the
we'll
route. It's not
be
close, but it'll
there. We'll be
work.
there. I'm gonna grab my safety health here. Boop. So I'm on this line. I got down one more. For the most part, you kind of move in cardinal directions, but you can move diagonally, which is fast. Okay, hop in the AT-AT, or the AT-AT, or the whatever. See, I'm trying to remember what this screen was. There's a guy in here. Oop. Sonic Cleaver. That's it, right? Yeah. That's
Yeah.
it. Okay. Where's my AT-AT? There it is. And
I'm wondering, is there based on the biome, are like desert worlds generally faster than ice worlds, which are
That's
generally
a good
faster
question.
than forest worlds or whatever? I wonder if there's any kind of correlation between the biome type and the
I know we've
difficulty of the
determined that the fastest known missions are both forest, but
Okay.
outside of that, I don't know if it's like easy to say one is the fastest. There's 2 doors here. It's 50-50 shot. We got it right.
Nice.
Excuse me. Okay, I was wrong about the final mission. But I'm happy to be wrong because we get to show off this one. Excuse me, sir. Okay, grab that key card. It's so easy to forget that key card every time I've played this mission. And then we go this way. We give sample of Rill to Boba Fett. Okay, so now I have a security pass and we have a key. And we take it up here. Security pass. And then this one is like a weird thing, but I got it right on the first try. Like, it can be weird shapes where you have to kind of go in and out. It's like a invisible maze key card here. Grab this cloaking device. Excuse me.
It's a busy little walkway there.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just kind of mash your face. We use the cloaking device. We turn invisible. We flip that switch. We come in here. There's Darth Vader to this Yoda. So if you remember at the beginning of this mission, Boba Fett captured Yoda, which doesn't make any sense, but here we are. Okay, Yoda in my pocket, and this is the end game. This
Here
is
we
the
go.
end game here. So I'm gonna grab my lightsaber. So time's coming up very quickly. Very quickly. Be ready.
I'm ready.
So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and time.
Well done.
GG.
That's a great run.
That was very good, and that was a PB. By
Was it? There we go.
Yeah, that was a PB.
Congratulations. Oh my
Coming
God.
in way underestimate. Getting
Yeah,
the
wow.
marathon back on track, baby. Let's go.
There we go. Fixing
Well
the problems that I caused right at the beginning of
Yeah,
it. Let's go.
so before today, and here's the crazy thing. So before today, I have an unsubmitted PB that I recorded like last week in my practice. There was like a 47 and change, like a low 47. And then in my practice today, I got a 45. And then in today again, 43, baby. Let's go. Good job,
Wow,
me.
right, you're
Hey,
on.
congrats.
Woo!
Nice work.
I'm Yoda storing out of my mind. Let's see. Does this put me? I don't think this puts me up in the leaderboard, but can we have a leaderboard check really fast before I sign off?
I'm on it.
Okay, we got the woofs on the case. 43-17 is what I got on my end.
43-17. We're crunching the numbers here. 43-17. So your previous PB is a 48-04.
Mhm.
You are just behind Shocker. Shocker has a 43-08. So you are in striking distance.
Wow.
We were
But that was
so
a
close.
huge PB.
That was
That's
a huge,
crazy good run.
huge PB. That one's going on the YouTube. That one's going on the leaderboard. Alrighty. Let me throw it to the commentators. You want to give any shout outs really quick before we sign off?
Ooh, thank you for having me on the run here. Yoda Stories is the best, and everybody should play it. And yeah, I don't know. It's just like it'll satisfy your randomizing needs, and it'll also I don't know. It's just like a weird, goofy game, so you just can't lose. But yeah, thank you for having me on. And shout outs to everybody working on the marathon here behind the scenes. It has been quite a lift, and I think it's looked pretty good. So shout outs to everybody. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Omesta?
Yeah, and I'd just like to say as well, thank you for having me on for comms for this one, and a special thank you to the Woofs, who has been working tirelessly, literally since the very beginning of this event. He's finally free. He can go spend time with his family and eat dinner or whatever it is normal people like to do.
And I promise I wasn't shouting myself out there. I was just, there are other people working on it as well, to be clear.
Yes, there are lots of other people as well, but Lewis has put it in a
Or
special
it
effort,
could be
so
a
thank you
great
for
time
that.
to do a Yoda Story speedrun. Or come check out the Speedy Adventures Discord. We didn't quite get things prepped for the end of the marathon, but a short challenge will be in the works very soon. So come check out the Speedy Adventures Discord, and a short challenge, to give a quick summary, is a point and click game of some small scope. And what we do is we set the ground rules, and then everybody goes and speed runs in secret. And then at the end of the allotted time, we compare our times and strategies discovered. And it's a fun way to practice your routing skills and glitch hunting skills, maybe even, depending on the game. So stay tuned for that. Yeah. And I will throw it back over for the next run, which I believe is Quest for Glory 5, which I'm very excited for this run. So stay tuned for that.